Okay guys, it's time to do a game preview for Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Habs and the Lightning. So if you're new around here, grab yourselves a beer and park that ass on a chair, as we're about to talk a little bit about the series so far and the first game, which still kind of gives me a little bit of PTSD, and we'll also take a look at the projected lines for tonight's game just to see what we can expect here. But first, if you guys are a fan of the Habs, or you just want this guy to win a Stanley Cup, then please consider subscribing to my channel, as I upload hockey content daily and would really enjoy having some more of you rabbit droppings tag along for the ride. And if you want to get in on some of the action down there in the old comment section, take a stab at predicting which player is going to get the first penalty during Game 2, okay? It could be a Tampa Bay player, it could be a Habs player, I don't care. Pick one guy, just one, who's going to get the first penalty of the game. And if you get it right, I will pin your comment to the top and give you a shout out in the game review for this one. And during Game 1's game preview, I asked you guys who would score the last goal of the game. The answer was Steven Stamkos, and somehow nobody guessed Steven Stamkos. Unless, I don't know, I missed it, or I had temporary cataracts or something when I was scrolling through the comment section, but I didn't see it. Now you little gerbils. If you like Game 1, that's good. That means you're a Tampa fan, and you're as happy as the kid from Matilda eating cake right now. But as for us Habs fans, Game 1 was the worst game of the playoffs that we've seen, in my opinion, and we're trying to remain optimistic and hoping that we never see that kind of shit again. You know? We're all kind of hoping that Game 1 was just some kind of feeling out process, a bit of a learning experience. And hopefully Game 2 is not as one-sided, because the Lightning, they took Game 1 by a score of 5-1. The lone goal scorer for the Habs, believe it or not, was Big Bad Ben Chiarot. And meanwhile, from the Lightning, they had goals from Steven Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov, Erik Cernak, and Jan the Chihuahua Gord. And as lopsided as that game was, and as cocky as Lightning fans may be feeling right now, don't get too excited, because if the Habs, they win this game tonight and split the series in Tampa, that would be absolutely massive, going back to the Bell Center with the series split like that. A guy can dream. A guy can dream. And hey, I know it's going to be an uphill battle, but the playoffs so far this season has been a lot of fun, and I don't expect the Habs to just lay over and die right now. Or at least I hope not. Now let's take a look at the projected lineups for tonight's game, and we'll see what the HE double hockey sticks we got going on here. Let's start things off with the Habs. Oh, my own sound effect. Line 1, we got the Steve Irwin line. Philip Irwin centering Arturi Irwin and Brendan Irwin, who's playing with like half a skull right now. Line 2, we've got Nick Suzuki centering Tyler Toffoli and Cole Caulfield. I thought this line didn't look very good in Game 1, so let's hope they come out and have a good Game 2. The third line, we've got Jesperi Kotkaniemi between Polly Wavers and Big Josh Anderson. And the fourth line, who also just played probably their worst game of the playoffs, is Eric Stahl centering Joel Armia and Corey Perry. And I'm pretty sure it is going to be Joel Armia playing in Game 2. He did miss Game 1 and Jake Evans was playing, but I don't think that's going to be the case for Game 2. The diddly D pairings for the Habs. We got Ben Chiarot paired with Shea Weber, who just lost about $5,000 from his slash on Nikita Kucherov. The second D pairing, we've got Joel Edmondson paired with Jeff Petrie, and the third defense pairing is Eric Gustafsson and John Murrell. Moving on, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Lightning projected lines, and they've got a first line consisting of Braden Point centering Andre Palat and Nikita Kucherov. For the second line, we've got Anthony Spaghetti centering Alex Killorn, and I'm not sure if Killorn's going to be playing in Game 2. He's listed as day-to-day, so keep an eye on that one. And to the right of Spaghetti, we've got Steven Stamkos. The third line, we've got the Mutt, Yanni Gord, centering Barclay Goodrow and Blake Coltrane. And the fourth line, we've got Tyler Johnson centering Patrick Morin and Ross Colton. The defense pairings, we've got Victor Hedman paired with Jan Ruda, Ryan McDonough paired with Erik Cernak, and the third unit of Mikhail Sergachev and David Savard. Imagine, that's your third pairing. Jeez, I want to throw a bucket of apples at these guys. Anyway, guys, that does it for this game preview. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to predict which player is going to take the first penalty of tonight's game. Go Habs, go, and good luck, Lightning fans.